Jurgen Klopp has revealed that his attempts to visit Boris Becker in prison failed after he was banned and deemed a security risk. The retired tennis champion was released from Huntington last week and deported back to his home of Germany, and the Liverpool boss has now invited his longtime friend to a Liverpool game after they were stopped from seeing each other. Becker was released from prison last week after serving 8 months of his 2.5-year sentence under a fast-track scheme that sees foreign criminals released early and deported in an effort to relieve stress on British prisons. Following his release, the 6-time major champion gave a tell-all interview on German TV station Sat.1 and revealed that Klopp was left unable to visit him in prison despite the two being good friends. The Liverpool boss has now shared his version of events, revealing that it was deemed a security risk for him to visit the former world number 1 in Huntington prison, leaving him only able to communicate via phone calls. Unfortunately, I couldn't visit him because according to the authorities I would have been a security risk if I visited, the German football manager told Bild. That's why it didn't work. But that's no longer important either. What matters is that Boris is free again. Klopp also shared the contents of his phone calls with the 3-time Wimbledon champion, explaining why it was important for him to keep supporting Becker during his time behind bars. Explaining why his chat with Becker made him want to visit the 55-year-old in prison, Klopp continued, Johannes B. Kerner made contact with him in prison. We then spoke on the phone and I said to him, among other things, that he absolutely had to write a book. He then said, yes, but I think that no one believes what it's really like here. It was just particularly important to me to support Boris and to tell him that we won't let him down. The Liverpool manager is now hoping to see Becker at a game soon, though that could prove tough following reports that part of the German's terms of release do not allow him to return to Britain for 10 years. He should first get some rest. If Boris then wants to see a good football game, H is welcome to do so in Liverpool. Although he tends to support other clubs, Klopp added. Klopp also explained how he had formed such a close bond with Becker after idolizing the 49-time title winner growing up. Boris is the great idol of my childhood and youth. We first met at Wimbledon 7 years ago, he said. My wife Ulla organized that at the time. She knew I really wanted to meet him. I followed his entire career and was a huge fan. We then spent a sensational evening in Wimbledon. We were on the same wavelength and had a lot of fun. Due to different schedules, we kept in touch afterwards.